Against the backdrop of the dusty Old West, where the edges of civilization encountered the savage wilderness, an iconic event resonated across the decades: the famous gunfight at the OK Corral in Tombstone, Arizona. The path leading up to the epic showdown was dotted with numerous tensions and rivalries in the Old West's boiling landscape. Established in 1879 in southeastern Arizona, Tombstone was a traditional town of the American Old West, fashioned by the gold and silver rush that drove the region's settlement growth. The discovery of silver nearby prompted a rapid influx of miners, traders, and fortune-seeking adventurers. This breakneck growth led to a dynamic and often chaotic atmosphere. Notwithstanding the hardships, Tombstone did develop an active social life. The town had saloons, theaters, dancing, and other kinds of entertainment that provided solace and amusement for the residents. Like many border towns, however, Tombstone was prone to violence. Territorial squabbles, feuds between rival groups, and the presence of outlaws all contributed to a strained climate. The fierce rivalry between two groups came to a boiling point in the town. The Earp Brothers group, formed by Wyatt, Virgil, and Morgan, together with the mysterious Doc Holliday, against the Clanton and McClory group. Both sides were trying to establish influence in Tombstone, and their relationship was clouded by political, economic, and social differences. The Earps, particularly Wyatt, Virgil, and Morgan, were lawmen in Tombstone and tried to establish the rule of law in town. But their actions were also seen by some as authoritarian, and in some cases controversial. The Clantons and McClorys were often associated with outlaw pursuits, adding to the tension in the town. Alleged cattle theft and other crimes were commonly associated with this group. There had been several minor confrontations between both sides before the famous shootout. These previous clashes escalated tensions and laid the groundwork for the built-up hostility. Apart from the wider issues, personal disagreements arose between members of the two groups. Personal insults and taunts contributed to the city's explosive mood. Eventually, a spark was ignited when the Earps and Doc Holliday, acting as lawmen, decided to confront the Clantons and McClorys, who were armed and hanging out in Tombstone on that fateful October day in 1881. The clash occurred in an alley next to the OK Corral, leading to a heated gunfight that lasted only 30 seconds, but left a lasting impact on the American West's history. When the gunfire subsided, Tom and Frank McClory and Billy Clanton were dead. Virgil and Morgan Earp were wounded, but all the members of the Earp side and Doc Holliday had survived. Following the shooting, the legal and social implications were substantial. The event was scrutinized through moral and legal lenses, molding the narrative of what is right and wrong in the turbulent and uncharted Old West. The gunfight at the OK Corral remains a window into a unique moment in American history, one where myth and reality became uniquely enmeshed. Tombstone stands as an iconic Old West town, retaining many of its historic buildings. Today, it is a popular tourist destination, providing visitors with a tantalizing glimpse of life on the American border during the 19th century. The OK Corral and other historic sites attract tourists from all over the world interested in the town's rich history.